In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the rear shocks on this BMW X5. These are going to be located behind the rear wheels. Let's get into it. Now we're going to remove the wheel, use a 19mm socket. Take the lug bolts out. And before I take the last one, I'm just going to hold the wheel from falling. Take that out, grab the wheel, and pull it off. This vehicle has a leveling sensor. We're going to disconnect that first so it doesn't break by accident. There's a 9mm wrench and a 10mm socket. Take the nut off. And pop the sensor out. Just set that to the side. Now underneath the control arm, I'm going to put a pole jack. Just take some of the tension off the shock. Just raise it up a little bit. That should be good. I'll take that bolt out. We're going to remove this bolt. We're going to use a 21mm socket. On the back there is a nut. We're going to use a 21mm wrench. Take this bolt out. There's the nut. Pull the bolt out. I'm going to slowly lower the pole jack. If you're doing this on the ground, you can just leave the lower control arm supported. Open up the lift gate right under the BMW emblem. Just push the button. In the lower tailgate, we're just going to push this button and it slides down. We're going to pull up this panel, take the handle, you want to push down there, pull it up, turn it at an angle and pull it out. You can see the spare tire. In the back there's a handle with some straps. Pull that up and then we're going to close the tailgate. We're going to pick that up. It's going to attach where the lift glass goes in, or the lift gate, and then you just rock this forward. That pulls the spare tire right up. Grab that, slide it out of your way. Take this cover off, just pull the handle, pull that out of the way. Down here, there is a nut. I'm going to use a 10mm socket. Take that nut out. Grab this panel, pull it straight up. There's the nut. Using a trim tool, take this push pin out right here. There's two up front. Take those out. And just grab this cover, and pull it up a little bit, and then it slides out. And take this cover off. Just grab underneath, pull that out of the way. Now we're going to take these nuts off, use a 16mm socket. Before you take the last nut off, you can support the shock underneath. Or have an assistant grab it. Pull that nut off and pull it down. I'm going to take the nut off for the mount. You can use a special socket like this. This is an 18mm that's opened, and then you can use some locking pliers on the center there and try to loosen that up. We're going to take some locking pliers over here and just pull this little bumper down. Put it on the top part of the shaft. Tighten that down. Then use a 18mm socket. Take the nut off. There we go. Pull that off. Pull the washer off. Pull the mount off. Lower washer. And the little bumper, pull that off. I'm going to take this boot off, just going to use a straight blade screwdriver. Just get underneath. Just roll the boot off, just like that. That slides up. I'm just using a hammer. I'm just going to push this retainer up. Pop that off. We're going to transfer this to the new one. We'll just take this little cap off. Pop that off. Slide that over. Just carefully tap it down. That's all the way on. If your vehicle does not have a boot there, you can install it without the boot. Slide the boot over. Just use the screwdriver. And put it over the mount. Take the bumper, slide that over. This washer is going next. This is going to go next. Other washer and the nut. Now I'm going to use the 19mm socket that's opened, and I'll use a 7mm socket just to hold the shaft from spinning. And we can tighten this down. You could use the locking pliers on the shaft on the back side. Just have it as high as possible, as close to the top as possible. All right, that's all the way down. Now I'm going to torque this to 17 foot-pounds. All right, that's good. Now just take the bumper and push that up in the boot. Now we can slide this back in place. Get that lined up. Have an assistant hold it for you while you get the nut started. All right, the nut's started. And we'll get the other nut started. Now using the pole jack, I'm going to raise up the lower control arm. Take the bolt, go through the shock. I'm just going to pull down on the shock and just get it through. There we go. And just tap it in. All right, that's in the right spot. Get the nut started. And we'll snug this down first. Now we're going to torque this nut and bolt to 94 foot-pounds. That's good. And lower the pole jack. Now tighten these nuts down. I'll torque these to 41 foot-pounds. Take the cap, get this lined up, and push it in place. Take this cover, get this lined up. Put the push pins in and push them down, lock them in place. Take the back cover, get this lined up, take the nut, get that started, snug it down. Now this cover, lock it in place. Push the spare tire in place. That's good. I'm gonna fold this back, pull the handle, just push this back a little bit. And just rest that in place. And put the lift gate down. And take the cover, get that lined up. And push it in place. And close up the tailgate. And close up the lift gate. Now take the level sensor, get this lined up. And get the nut started. And we'll tighten this down. Snug that down. Now install the wheel. That lined up. And get the lug bolt started. Snug those down. Now I'm going to torque the lug bolts to 111 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.